Happy New Year, and welcome to NBA Live 14. I know it's been a while since I've actually did a video, so today I'm going to be playing NBA Live 14, and this is basically a game review. Now this game did come out for next generation consoles like the Xbox One and PS4. So I was lucky enough to actually get a PS4, and I was also lucky enough to find this game. So to start this game review, if you've never had an NBA Live game, and well, say this is your first game for PlayStation or whatever system that you have, this is a really good basketball game to start off with, and especially if you want to get familiar with certain basketball terms, or you just enjoy playing the game of basketball. This is a really fun game. There's a couple things that I don't like. Alright, cool, he made the shot. But let's start off with the good things. So the graphics on this game are really good, and the characters' facial expressions, like for Carmelo Anthony, for example, and like the facial emotions that they express during, like, say you get a bad call, it's not really suited to that. It's more just for like the character just playing through a regular stretch of a regular game. So what I like is how everyone looks like themselves, but it's not exactly the same as for 2K14, which I also do have for PlayStation 4, and I probably will make another game review and possibly a comparison, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Yeah, so NBA Live 14 is pretty clean gameplay. There's a couple things that are different. Coming from a 2K standpoint, I mainly had to transition with calling for screens and using the pick and roll offense effectively, which I'll show you on the next part. But to describe it, if you have the PlayStation controller, and the way that you would call for a pick is you press and hold L2, and then the desired big man will come set you to pick, and you use the alley-oop button and things like that to, score and everything. So here's how the pick and roll works. Focus on Pablo Prigioni. He's number 9 if you don't know who he is. So I'm going to call a pick. Hopefully Carmelo Anthony will be the one to come over, and he does. Alright, cool. So now I'm going to run, and I'm going to throw an alley-oop, and he made it. Simple as that. Now, in 2K, it's a slight bit different. So in order to call a pick, you'd have to press and hold circle, and then it'll say pick and roll, post, or fade. And from there, you just hold it for however long. And another good feature in this game is obviously the ESPN commentary and the general scoreboard. It makes you feel like you are actually watching the game on TV. And the graphics are different. Although they are good, they are, let's see, not the most realistic thing that you probably think. Like for 2K14, the graphics are like, it looks very, very realistic, super realistic. So the definition of the person that you have, or the person that you're guarding, is different in certain terms. So on this game, it's good if you're into like fantasy basketball, and you don't mind if it's not exactly realistic, but there are realistic features about this game. Some things that I don't like about this game is the shot timing. So basically, you have to release your shot perfectly every time for it to go in, just like that. So Udrich is a 3-point shooter, so he can shoot the 3 effectively from almost anywhere on the court, and most times it'll go in. But in this game, if you release too early or too late, then your shot will not go in. And basically, you have to learn every player that you use. You have to learn how to, use some nice dribble moves to get your defender off balance, and then score effectively with a jump shot. Now, with the dribble stick, they added a new feature. So basically, did I make it? No. All right, put it back. Thank you. All right. So there's a modifier button in this game, and it's the L1 button. And when I get back on offense, I'll show you. But the dribble stick in this game is really effective. And if you want to get this game, and you are a person who likes to score in the paint, the spin move, right or left, will get your defender off guard 100% every time. I'll show you right now. Alright. Notice how Kemba Walker is right there. So I'm going to move back and spin off him. See? Perfect. All the time. All the time. Alright. So that works almost every single time. You see J.R. Smith's face, even though he looks slightly different than he does in 2K. But like I said, that game review will come. The shot percentages for the game are slightly different. So in any case, you'll have to actually know like the actual shot percentage of the person that you have to make sure that you use the jump shot or your free throw or whoever you want to use. Like say you're in a stretch where you're down and you're trying to get to the line to catch up, you have to use like a good free throw shooter. You have to, like I said before, know the exact time to release, because it's the same thing for free throw shooting. When you get to the line, you gotta make sure that you use your person effectively. Basically, you don't want to let any possession go unscored, or you don't want to get too you don't want to let your opponent get too many stops on you, because you don't want to stop your offense and the fluidity of every play that you have. So that's all I have to say about that. On defense, it's a couple things that I noticed. For example, that dunk. So let me go back. So basically, my defender was able to get around me, as you can see right here. I'm gonna rotate it a little bit. Alright, yeah, alright, so this is Amar'e Stoudemire, 7'1" power forward. So he was able to jump right on, and you see how my arm went right through him, right here. He should have got called for a foul, and well, I don't think he should have been able to finish the dunk, but hey, he did. Alright. So, on defense, there's a couple things that, oh, did I shoot a 3 with stop? Why did I do that? There's a couple things that are different, and so basically, it's, unless you set your character up right, then, I don't know, you should be able to, like, defend your opponent well, but in some cases you can't. Like, let me show you. Alright, the Euro step in this game is also effective on offense, and obviously that will lead to a foul almost every time when you go to the lane. So, yeah, let's shoot these free throws. Alright, that's one good one. Alright, cool. So I made 2 for 2 from the line from J.R. Smith. Now, back to defense. When you get dunked on in this game, it seems like depending on the person and how big the person is, you don't have to have a lot of momentum to finish with a layup or a dunk. And if you don't use the double team effectively, then you really won't be able to stop it as much. And it's kind of hard to get back on defense, unlike 2K where you just switch and hold, whatever person, say you want to play as Chris Paul, you just tap the modifier button and you just switch X, because that's usually the main point guard position. Did I make it? Cool. And then, yeah, so you'd be able to, switch your character in such a way where everything goes by quick and you get to get the best defensive stop. But in this game, it's kind of hard to get back on defense as quick as you'd want. But unless you time the, you move with the other character and time everything just right. Now, let's see. when you want to steal the ball from someone, the best way to get it off, well, to actually pickpocket your opponent, is to go to the sides and did he get dunked on? Cool, he got dunked on. Hold on, let me wait till he inbounds the ball. I'm gonna wait till he sets up the play, and I'm gonna see if I could, nope, I missed. Okay, he did me. Alright. So, yeah, it'd be the best way to go to your defender's weaker hand and your left hand, from the opposite person, because not a lot of people most people in the league are right-handed and can't really guard their left side as effectively as they would their right, but hey, you never know. There are people who are ambidextrous. And did I make it? No, of course. See, the spin move works on you and it works on your opponent. So, kind of hard to guard the spin move unless you move back really fast. And even if you do, you really won't see it coming. So when you reach, the defense automatically hits you with the spin move, and there's nothing you can really do to stop it. The passing in this game is pretty solid. When I do the 2K14 review, then I'll show you all the kinks and everything like that. Overall, this is a really fun game, especially if, see, the spin move. It works on defense and offense. Well, yeah, like I was saying before, this game is really fun, and like I said, if you want to get into basketball, this is a really good game, especially because, it's one of the first basketball games for the next generation consoles, and I didn't think a lot of people would have it, and a lot of people were bad-mouthing the game, saying that the game was trash, and that EA took a big flop, and what was EA thinking? In my personal opinion, and I do want to emphasize this is my personal opinion, this game is so much fun. It reminds me of like an arcade basketball game, and it has that kind of feel to it. So if you're not familiar with basketball, try to play like an arcade basketball game and then like get the feel of it. Like if you ever had an NBA live game, then this isn't really nothing new to you, except for the extended dribble features, the type of, like, the use of the Euro step, the post fade, all things like that. But yeah, it's a really good game, and if you don't have this game, then you should, and you really like basketball, and if you don't mind, you should really go and get this game, because it's really fun, as long as you know what you're doing. Did I make that? Did I make that? I think I made that. Oh, cool, that's a first. And, last feature I want to talk about is, well, like I want to bring it up again, the ESPN, scoreboard and commentary. So, when you have a good moment, like I just did right there, basically, in 2K, I knew that was going to happen, you would just hope that they would play the replay unless you have your action replay set on often, and if you don't, well then you'll get what you get, like a dunk, like a nice dunk or something like that, or a nice complicated layup, which they hardly show. But say, for example, I made that 3 right there, and I want to see if it went in, or how many bounces it took to go in, and that was a really complicated layup, but somehow he made it. All you have to do is after the shot goes in, just click the R3 button. And for Xbox, I think that's the lower right stick. I'm not sure. I'm not really familiar with the Xbox One buttons and everything like that, but yeah. So, like I said, this is a really fun game, and if you're into basketball, then I'm sure you like this. And I want you guys to keep an open mind about this game, and like play it before you call it trash and you badmouth it, because most people who badmouth this game don't understand basketball that well, or haven't had a 2K or an NBA Live game, and just don't like it because they don't like the way something looks, or like the shoes in this game or something like that. Just try and keep an open mind, and hopefully you can enjoy this game like I enjoyed this game. And I just made another 3. So some things that you guys can look out for. I know I said I was gonna start up the Bully series again after Christmas, and I never got around to it, but I'm gonna try doing that, and then this video should be up maybe by Saturday morning or really late Friday night. So wait, one more alley for you guys. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this little bit of gameplay and this kind of game review, and there will be the next video that you guys can look out for is NBA 2K14, and it's going to be another game review, and I'm not going to show the full gameplay just yet, but I will. I'll play a quick game of Blacktop for you guys, and just so you can get a feel of the game, and if you like it, then you should go buy it. And thank you guys for watching and subscribing and all that other good stuff, and I hope you guys get to enjoy this game. So thanks.